Ben.pyne.
Larissa?
It was a very busy time for you, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah. So
yeah,
Ben's doing songwriter camps in Ireland for everybody to know. For how many years now, Ben?
So the first one was September 2022.
Right.
And since then there have been 5. So the 5th one just took place last month, at the end of June.
So you had 2 this year?
I had 2 this year.
And was it the same last year?
So last year there were 2, and then one in 2022. So
and Ben's mom and dad and brother helped him.
So it's a family
business.
I think, sort of accidentally. But it's kind of worked out nicely that it's become a family arrangement, I guess. I've got my parents.
It's very Irish, this isn't it?
It's very Irish.
Very Irish,
It's a full Irish experience, I would say. So it's held in Wicklow in Shalana. Beautiful place called Minmo Mews, which is like a small courtyard of cottages. And myself and my family organise it, and we go down for a week. The event is Monday to Friday.
So how many nights is it?
So 4 nights.
4 nights, that's one.
So arrival on Monday and departure Friday morning. So that's pretty much the gist. Yeah.
Okay, tell us then, what's so different about your camps? That there is lots of camps going on.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of camps myself, which is a big part of the reason I set this one up.
Ben is, by the way, amazing songwriter for anybody to know.
So there were none in Ireland. And
when you started,
when I started, there were none of this kind. Well, what I found a lot was that there were a lot of closed circle camps, and I approached a lot of people, publishers or whatever, who were running these kind of small ones. But there was no way in. There was nothing for the independent songwriter in the country, and I thought, well, let's just go ahead and do this. Somebody said to me a while back, if there's nobody leading, then maybe you should be the one to lead.
I was only told the same thing.
Yeah, it was actually
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and it's such good advice for so many different scenarios. But that's sort of how I felt.
If you feel like outsider, create your own circle, which will accept you, isn't it? Yeah.
So in terms of what's different about this camp to other camps, this is a very intimate camp. It's for 15 participants in total.
Only 15?
Only 15.
Oh,
so
wow.
5 producers, 10 songwriters. So you really get to know everyone there.
Yeah. It's a long time as well to spend together, isn't it?
We're in the middle of nowhere. So you really do feel while you're there that you're in a bubble. So there's, I know at other camps you can you do your sessions and then you can leave and go off and do other things, whereas at this one,
you live together.
You're there all the time.
Yeah.
You live together. You in some cases there's shared rooms, so you might have a room buddy, or you have meals together, and obviously the sessions. So
it's interesting.
Yeah, so it's interesting. On the Monday when people arrive, they're typically kind of reserved. They don't know each other very well.
I noticed the songwriters, they are lots of them introverted, aren't they?
Yeah,
not
they can be.
artists.
Yeah. So personality plays such a big part, doesn't it? But then usually around Wednesday is when I always feel it peaks, and people have just got to know each other so fast and so well, and all of a sudden by the time they leave on Friday,
one big family,
for life, really.
I understand that. Yeah.
So,
fab. So, and tell me then, these 2 camps, were they teamed? What was the team of the camp?
So actually, the first time I ran the camp was with Eurovision in mind, and we focused all our efforts on writing songs that could be pitched to RTE for Eurovision.
That's 2022.
That was in 2022.
Okay.
Since then, I've decided to remove the theme. So effectively, there is no theme on the camp. That doesn't mean to say there's no focus. So there would be several artists there that would sign up as artist/songwriter. So you could be writing for one of their projects.
Artist projects.
Or we received some leads from a publisher. So there's always the option to pitch there. That would be for the Asian market. Yeah.
For the Asian market?
Yeah.
Okay. And Eurovision as well or not?
No.
Not really.
For now, that's
Okay.
on hold. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine. So, are you going to continue?
Absolutely, yes.
I remember last year
I
you
know.
said, "I'm not sure,"
I
but
know,
now
I
you
know.
know you will.
It's interesting because as with everyone I do, I become more and more passionate about it, and it's like a passion project. And every time we run it, we see things that we can change or improve on,
Of
and
course,
every time it's getting a
experience.
little bit better, and the dynamic feels right. The feedback has been great. For a lot of songwriters, they love this intimate experience where they can, they can get to know everyone that's there and not
Yeah.
just, a small few.
One of the numbers. They're not one of the
Yeah,
numbers.
exactly. Yeah, it's very
yeah.
much like a personal
Experience.
experience. It's not about being a number. It's obviously I'm there with my family, so there's very much an atmosphere
Irish
of
hospitality.
of just getting to know people and making sure that people feel that they can be open and welcome, and there's no bounds on the type of people that can come. Really, the most important thing, as I say, are talent and personality.
Yeah.
So when I say personality, that doesn't mean that everyone has to be reserved and shy. The big personalities are amazing, and just so long as everyone's respectful of each other, that's
Very
for me
important. Yeah.
probably the most important thing.
Yeah.
No, not probably, definitely the most important thing.
Yeah.
And then alongside that would be talent and skill, and just finding people with genuine passion and drive, and artistic personalities.
And did you get a chance to write yourself, Ben, or not?
I did, yeah.
You did,
so,
yeah, that's great.
So I wrote on the first day, and it was amazing. We got an absolutely brilliant K-pop track out of it, and for the remaining 2 days, then I pulled back a little bit and just oversaw the running of things. So it worked really, really well.
Super.
So,
Congratulations,
thank you.
Ben.
Thanks.
And so if anybody wants to join Ben next year, still going to run, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So dates to be confirmed, but probably early summer next year, with details.
Where people can go to check the
So
info.
there's a website, viewsthevalley.com, where you can check out previous camps and a little bit of background
I
on
think
it.
Instagram as
And
well.
Instagram would be the main sort of platform. So if you go into, again, Views of the Valley on Instagram, you can see what it looks like, and
Follow them.
give it a follow. And I look forward to coming back in 2025. It's been amazing this year. There's going to be so many great releases coming from this camp, and hopefully see some of you there.
Ben, all the best.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you next year with a new interview about it.
Hope so.
Bye.
Bye-bye.